hijra, or immigration. What can push someone to decide that he is not going to continue his life in his homeland? And what are the benefits of hijra according to his career? What are the advantages, disadvantages, the mental fight he had before going and even after reaching his new place? I think that this is a very interesting issue, a very interesting topic, and there are very complicated questions. And guess what? The students of our Faculty of Economics and Political Science, Cairo University, thought about all of this. And they had an e-magazine called Hijra, or Hijra, I don't know how they pronounce it, but we are going to ask one of the content creators about all of this and about answering all these questions and about even raising some topics which we are going to discover together with Minna Maher. Minna, thank you very much for being with us.
Well,
Minna is one of the students in the Faculty of Economics and Political Science, and she is one of the editors or the content creators of this e-magazine. Before going into details, Minna, how the idea itself came to your minds?
the idea first, I want to tell that our magazine, it is the first e-electronic e-YOS magazine that concerned with migration affairs. We publish it till now in two languages, Arabic and English. The inspiration behind it, it was that, as we know, migration is one of the influential issues in our society, not Egypt only, it's in the global societies, and we want to make the young people aware of and we want to make the young people aware of everything related to migration in a simple, interesting and comprehensive way. So
So what about the logo and how have you chosen it?
Yes, there is a nice story behind this logo.
Yeah.
Our logo is Hijra. Hijra, it is in English meaning migration. There is an Arabic letter, it's called Jim. This Jim is called the Al-Jim al-Qahiriyya, and this reflects the Egyptian identity of the editors, that they have the eager to know everything related to migration, and also we integrate the Arabic letters and English letters because, as I said, the two languages that we publish the magazine till now is Arabic and English.
And so why in English and in Arabic? And do you plan to have your e-magazine in other languages?
Especially Arabic because this is the mother tongue of the students. Second, English because we have an English section in our faculty, so this consider our second language. And in the future, we have a future plan to make it in more than one language, in French, in Turkish, to extend our activities to be global.
I'd like to know about how the process itself is going. I mean, do you have, I'm not going to say sponsors because the financial issue is not that important here since it is in the first place an e-magazine.
Yeah.
But what about those supervisor, I may call it this way, professors who helped you in this, or it's totally your responsibility as students?
Okay, we have luckily many organizations and public figures support us.
You want to mention some of them?
Yes.
Some of the public figures, I mean.
Yes, we have, I would like to mention organizations first, the public figures, like Dr. Adla Ragab. Dr. Adla Ragab, she is the public coordinator of the migration unit in our faculty, and Dr. Hanan Muhammad Ali, she is our acting dean in our faculty, and there is a former ministries support us as well.
Great.
So
the content creation, it's not an easy job.
yeah.
So how do you have the idea, or how do you track the idea and turn it into an editorial, or turn it into an essay, an article, which can be beneficial, and it's a story with a beginning, a theme, an end. I mean, every time you make a story. How do you do that?
We have a great team. There is a harmony between us. Our rule is different from one edition to another, and there's sections organize our thoughts. We began with a capsules. We tell the issue like a story first in an interesting way. Then we interview a public figure. We public figure to extract their experience and transform it to the reader. And we have a movie recommendation. Yes, in the first edition that we talk about the mental health, we recommend
Mental health?
mental health and migration.
Okay.
We recommend a cartoon called Migration. It was viral at this time, and this is add value to our magazine. We have an academic perspective as well, like article review, book chapters review, and translating the foreign papers, policy papers. All of these getting deeper into each issue to make sure that at the end of the issue the young people understand it well. And we have as well a new section. It will appear in the next issue,
Next
hopefully.
edition?
In the next edition, hopefully. It's called What If.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yes, but I cannot share any information about it right now.
Far from this, and let's
Yeah,
put the script
yes,
aside for a while, because
yes.
I'm very curious to know the brainstorming way. I mean, you sit in a roundtable discussion, for example, and
Yes.
see, oh, what we can do, and maybe one word can initiate
Yes.
the whole topic or the whole issue of the coming edition, or how this brainstorming issue is taking place.
Okay, we always held a meeting in the migration unit in our faculty, and start with
A word.
a word. Yes. And we interested in searching in the themes of months. When we published the first edition, the theme of this month, June, it was the mental health. So
Why it was the mental health? I mean, what attracted you to have the mental health as one of the topics or the main topics you tackle in your magazine?
Yes, the mental health, one of the issues that we're interested in, because the migrants may face many challenges when they go to another country. So they always have
May
a
face
problem.
discrimination,
Yes,
for example, or
racism.
marginalized or stuff like that, you mean?
Sorry.
I mean, to be marginalized or to be dealt in a discriminative manner, or to be dealt with as what we call second-hand
Yeah.
nationality, or second-hand or second-class citizen. This is what you have meant?
Yes, yes, I have.
But I'm asking these questions, Minna, because many people would think that with this Hijra e-magazine, you are encouraging people to migrate. And of course, this is not true.
That's not true.
So let me know why you've decided to have this, and how your magazine is not encouraging the youth to migrate.
Okay, we believe that migration is not complete positive or negative thing. It is a natural or neutral act. Everyone can migrate at every time, not because of economic concerns or wars. It can migrate because he want to live a new life and and take the experience from other countries. So we believe that the migration, it is a natural act. The migration is mentioned in relations as well. So we just want to control the migration throughout the policies. So we believe that if we encourage people to know more about the migration, they can affect the public opinion. They can affect the policies that the government may take in the future. So this is the our aim to be informed society about everything related to migration, because we don't want the young people to think that the migration is a negative thing only
Mm.
or a positive thing only, and that was our aim.
And what was the reaction? I mean, how people received even the first edition of your magazine?
When we published the first edition, we received many calls and voice notes
Mm.
from academic professors in our faculty, from our dean, from researchers. They congratulate us. They congratulate us and express their admiration
Hmm.
toward the idea, and they express their admiration for choosing the mental health at the first issue.
And I mean, how do you accept other staff? I mean, of course, you are going to expand your e-magazine, and you're going to have more sections, meaning that you should need more people, more staff. What's the criteria? How you are going to choose those who are going to join you in the process?
Uh, okay. Right now, until now, right
You're
now we have,
satisfied with
yes,
with the
with the
current
number,
staff,
yes,
with the
with the
number?
number. Maybe the next year, maybe we want to expand our activities, but not, till now we
But I
don't.
should know your dreams and your
Yes,
ambitions, because
yes.
simply when it comes to our youth, the sky is the limit. So, what are your dreams for your e-magazine?
I hope really to publish it in more than one language, as I said before, and expand its activities to be international, and get the support not from the national public figures, no, the international public figures, and not make the Egyptian young people know about migration only, know the global youth people to know more about the
The
hijrah.
whole issue.
Yes.
In your opinion, Minna, what made your e-magazine different or special than others e-magazines, maybe even speaking about the same issue?
I think our sections inside the magazine make us
Different?
different. Yes, like movie recommendation. There is no other magazine do this section before, and we looking for extend our activities to include the social media platforms, and create a reels, like reels on Instagram and so on, and podcasts explain the issue, and this doesn't exist till now in any
Minna, do you
other
consider
magazine.
yourself a lucky generation that social media now is playing a very important role in our lives in general? Because without social media, I don't think that your magazine was going to see light. True?
Yes. Um, we try to keep pace with the changes. So our idea was that making the magazine electronic,
Hmm.
to make everyone have a quick access at any time, at everywhere to see.
Hmm.
And we have a section also called the aggregator.
Hmm.
Okay, we want him just to not just to read. We want him to read, to listen, to imagine
To
the
think.
idea, yes, to think,
Mm.
and this make us unique.
Of
And
course.
yes,
Um, when I speak to university students and when they are involved in such activities, their character became different, and their way of thinking. They know how to socialize with people. They know that the university is not only a place to learn or to be educated. They know that they can have another or other roles in the society. What have changed in you as Minna
yes.
before having or before being a content creator and after being a content creator? Have you, for example, shouldered more responsibilities, have much more self-confidence in yourself
Yes.
that you can do something more than only studying and passing the exams or something like that? What changed in you?
I was a person not sociable, not sociable. I cannot search for an academic writing well. After being a content creator, I become sociable. I can speak. I can express my point of view. I can search more and more and try to transform it into in an interesting way to convince the reader with my point of view. So yes, it
So
was
yes,
yes, it was a very
you know, this
great
is the most
experience.
important part of this interview,
Yes.
because I want to have a role model, because now you are a role model.
Thank you.
A role model for many youth, whether males or females, who thought about themselves that they are introvert and they cannot speak that well
Yes.
and they cannot socialize and they cannot, but when they are shouldering such a responsibility, they turn to be very different personalities. Convey this message to other youth. Give them some tips what to do.
Um, Believe in yourself. Try to read more. Try to read more about yourself. What's your skills? Search, listen podcasts about role models. Um, I think this is the only advice that I can
Okay,
give
let's
to
do it
him.
with you. Who is your role model?
Okay,
Or at least some of your role models, if you want to mention more than one question.
okay. My role model till now in my faculty, Dr. Hala Said.
Hmm.
It is a very successful person, especially in our field. So it's my role model till now.
Thank you, Dr. Hala, for being a role model for such a wonderful young lady who,
Mhm.
inshallah, is going to be another role model for many youth to come. Minna, I enjoyed our discussion.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank
And believe it or no, from now, you are a role model and you are a beauty.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right after the short break, we're going to turn back with more, so stay tuned.